Welcome to Pathways Homestead. I'm Cindy, and today we are collecting garlic scapes. And so these are just the immature seed heads of garlic. I like to use my big scissors, but you can just reach down to the joint and snap them off too. So these are garlic scapes, immature garlic seed heads. They haven't got seeds built up in them yet. And the purpose of snapping them off or harvesting them is twofold. One, they are amazing garlic flavor. They have an amazing garlic flavor, and you can use them in cooking, dehydrating. We're going to dehydrate some. They also sell well at the farmer's market. And then the other thing is they will allow your bulbs to get bigger. So we're harvesting them and hide and watch. We're going to dehydrate some. Scapes. I took my harvest basket out and picked some peas today and got some garlic scapes, and we're going to put them on the dehydrator. Right, we've got our trusty old dehydrator that my mama gave me when we first got married years ago, and she used this when we were kids. She bought it when I was a young child, upper elementary school. She bought it then and used it a little bit, but by the time Gary and I got married, she wasn't hardly using it. So she gave it to Gary to make beef jerky with, and we have used it and used it and used it, and I think that it hasn't wore out because of the simplicity of it. It's just a coil. There's no fan to it, nothing. We got one time. We bought one because we needed two. One time when we were making the jerky, and it didn't last long at all. It didn't last very long at all. But I am just taking these scapes, layering them out here. They're going to shrink. I'm not being real specific about it. And we're going to dehydrate these and then grind them for garlic powder. So you can use these scapes in many ways. You can chop them up and use them just like you would garlic. You could leave them on your garlic and let your garlic go to seed. So in case you don't know, a garlic scape is what's going to be the seed head. And they're best to pick when they got a nice curl. And I've been harvesting them so that, for one, so that the nutrients, or so that the garlic would focus more on putting something into the roots instead of making a seed head. So that's why I harvested a bunch of them. Plus, we're out of garlic powder. And I don't have any garlic to dehydrate to make any more powder, and no more dehydrated garlic, so I just said, we'll just use garlic scapes to make powder. They need to be harvested anyway. And so I went out and clipped a whole bunch of them today. So here they are. We're gonna put them on the, get them on the dehydrator, get them here on these trays. And as they dehydrate, I will take the trays and put stuff. I'll consolidate. I will consolidate as they dry. Our garlic scapes are done. We've got those dehydrated. They're nice and crunchy. And you may have to break them up a bit, and that'll be okay, because I'm going to dehydrate these, or I'm going to grind these anyway. So I'm just going to break them up as I put them in the jar. This will be some of our garlic powder that we make. You can also store these in a big Ziploc bag. I will tell you though that they sometimes will poke through a Ziploc bag, especially if you put pressure on them, if you're trying to crunch them up like I'm doing to get them in the bottom of this jar. They'll poke through. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I powder these. So I've just got a coffee grinder from Walmart, just a cheap little coffee grinder. And I just take some of these broken up pieces of Scapes. Sometimes you got to crunch them up a little smaller to get them in here. And then just hit that. Pulse it. I like to pulse it a little bit, and then you just grind it to the consistency you prefer. This one's still got quite a few chunks still left in it. And it just depends on how you like it. got us a little bit of garlic powder. Now this garlic powder is a little more green than what the yellow or tan that you get in the store, but it's still good. Still smells like garlic powder. It's got a little bit of a roasted smell to it. It's really nice. Really nice. We enjoy using it. Well guys, I'm going to finish up getting this stuff off and getting it into the jar so that we can grind it as we need it. Thanks for coming along, y'all, and have a blessed day. Remember, God made you special and He loves you very much. I pray you have a blessed day.